Hello, I'm Felicia Petway of Pause Heal Love Community, and welcome to today's session about the projector human design type. If this is the first time you're joining me, I strongly suggest you watch my video titled Intro to Human Design to help you better understand this topic. Before we begin, let's take a moment to center ourselves and prepare for today's session. So I want to invite you to find a comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall with your back resting against the back of the chair and your feet planted firmly on the ground. You may turn your palms up if you're feeling more receptive, or down if you need more grounding. And then once you feel comfortable, close your eyes and just start to focus on the breath. Start to deepen the exhale, inhale. Slowly exhaling it out. Slowly inhaling in. And slowly exhaling out. And on the next inhale, I invite you to send the breath all the way to the belly without forcing it. And then slowly exhaling out through the mouth or the nose, whichever you prefer. And take a few more breaths just like this. Deep inhale all the way into the belly. And then slow exhale out. Let's take one more breath just like this. And now start to breathe normally. Noticing your feet planted firmly on the ground. And notice your feet touching the ground and how that feels. And knowing that you're supported, can you scan your body and release any extra tension you may be holding on to? Simply allowing the tension to melt into the earth. Let's take one more deep inhale in through the nose. Slowly exhale it out. Just allow yourself a moment to arrive in this space, noticing how you feel in this moment. And when you're ready, you may slowly open your eyes. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's start with the basics of type. Type in human design explains how our energy and aura works. There are 5 types in human design that you can see listed here on the slide. Today, we will focus on the projector type. You can watch my videos on Manifestor Generator and Manifesting Generator already posted on my YouTube channel. Let's take a look at what's common for all of the human design types. All types have a unique strategy that aligns us with our destiny. Strategy is how we experience ease and remove resistance in life. All types have a unique signature and not self-theme. Signature is what we get to experience when we follow our strategy, also known as being in alignment. So I always recommend when first experimenting with your human design type, create moments in your life to experience your signature often, so you'll know how it feels. The not self theme is what we experience when we're out of alignment or not following our strategy. Think of the not self theme as the guide letting you know when you're going in the wrong direction. Each type has a certain aura or energetic field. Our energetic field expands about 6 feet around us, and our auras often communicate on our behalf. Now let's dive into the projector orchestrator type. The term projector comes from traditional human design. The term orchestrator comes from quantum human design from Karen Curry Parker, who has recently updated a lot of the wording in human design to make it more empowering. Orchestrators make up about 20% of the population. Having an undefined open sacral center and not having a motor connected to the throat center is what makes one an orchestrator. This undefined sacral center means they do not have consistent access to consistent, sustainable life force energy like the generator types. Not having a motor connected to the throat center means they are not meant to initiate like manifestors. Projectors are gifted at managing the energy of others. They are great at guiding, especially generator energy. Projectors are meant to share their wisdom to their right people. They are great at knowing others, seeing their uniqueness and their alignment. Projectors want to watch out for not knowing when enough is enough and burning out. As a projector, you may judge yourself for being lazy because you don't have the sustainable life force energy of generators. You are not meant to operate like generators. So try to allow for periods of rest during your day. You, projector, are what you consume energetically. So it's very important to be mindful of your environment and the people you're around. You need people around you that are healthy and who value your skills. You work well with generators, so you must learn how to ask them questions so they can respond. An awake or aligned projector guides people to correctness. And when you guide, you ask the right questions. You never tell anyone what to do. There are 3 different types of projector: classic, energy, mental. Classic projector will not have any motors defined, and they will have definition below the throat. Energy projectors could have every center defined except the sacral. And a mental projector will only have definition from the throat and above. They will not have any definition below the throat. So I'm going to dive into each one briefly. The classic projector takes in the energy of others and amplifies it. Their source of energy comes from others, and they don't produce consistent energy. The energy projector, also called motorized projectors, will have the solar plexus, the root, or the will center defined. The energy projector will need to discharge built up energy from the defined motors when needed. That can look like any kind of physical activity that they enjoy, such as running, having a dance party, yoga, whatever. A mental projector will have many open centers and is sensitive to taking in energy and conditioning. For a mental projector, there's a reliance on your mind, but the mind is not your authority. A mental projector has no reliable inner authority. You have an outer authority. So your environment is very important, and sounding board is helpful for making decisions. Ra Uruhu, who is the channeler of the human design system says that the best vacation for a mental projector is to just simply sleep in your own bedroom. And this will allow you to expend the energy you may have absorbed from others. The orchestrator strategy is to wait for the invitation. However, it looks more like you discover your gift, you do the things that you love, you let yourself be seen, you receive recognition, and you receive invitations to share your gifts. So you need to share your gifts in a way where people can find them. So while you're waiting, you want to do the things you want to do. No one has to invite you to do the things you love. Karen Curry Parker says, if you want to be recognized for being an author, you need to write the book. So let me say this before we move on. You don't need an invite to leave something that isn't good for you. The projector signature is success, which creates well-being. Success comes when a projector has energetically healthy people around them and are acknowledged for their projector skills and can manage the energy resources of others. The not-self theme for projectors is bitterness. Some things that might make them feel bitter are burnout, not knowing when enough is enough, feeling like life isn't fair and things don't seem to work for them in the same way. So what I suggest is that you find out what's making you bitter and you develop a gratitude practice to help you stay out of bitterness. But also another tidbit and something I recommend for everybody is to mostly try to live by your design as much as possible. The projector aura is focused and absorbing. Their aura is more open, so it absorbs the energy of others, meaning you can act like manifestors or generators for a limited time. Your aura is designed this way so you can deeply know others. Your aura is magnetic and helps you to get the right people drawn to you and in your inner circle so you are aligned with your purpose. Now let's talk about the projector and work. Ideally, you have 3 hours of output per day. You want to share what you love because this helps you to be your most magnetic self. Collaborating with others is great, especially with generators. You have this influencer energy that guide others and you simply have it by sharing your wisdom. So social media is great for sharing yourself where there's an implied invite. So use social media to your advantage. So in closing, projector, your gift is to manage, guide, and direct others. You carry knowledge, insights, and wisdom that have the potential to transform and improve the way we build the world. Join me next week for our last session in this series when we will talk about the reflector design type. If you enjoyed this session, please like and share this video and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to learn more. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.